welcome to Emerald Cottage. Sorry I've been MIA for so long. Don't quite know what happened. The summer just seemed to happen and run away with me, and here we are, and it's nearly September. Today is the 20th of August. We've had a really busy summer. We had 10 days in the Seychelles, which was amazing. And then we had 10 days doing a tour of the north in our motorhome, which was really great fun. We had a couple of family events to go to, so we took the motorhome up and stayed a few nights in Staffordshire, a few nights in Yorkshire, and a few nights just outside Manchester, and had a lovely time visiting family and friends. It was really good. But however, all that's finished now. I'm back into it, back on full form. So let's get cracking on this podcast episode, shall we? I should also say thanks for visiting. If you're new, my name's Jill. If you're not new, welcome back and thanks for coming back. And yeah, let's just dive in. So my other recap of the summer, so I'm looking down, I've got my notes here. My other recap of the summer is I did quite a few markets in May and June. So I think I did about 6 different markets. And I didn't vlog them because of the fact that I test my toys means that my making is very prescriptive and I make the same things over and over again, so it gets a bit boring for you guys to watch. So I didn't really bother updating you on that much. Having said that, the markets were quite good. I think I had one where I didn't make any money and the rest of them all did really well. I was really pleased with them. They were varying sorts. Some were outside, some were inside, some were quite big. There was one that was a really big event that had loads of children's fairground rides and all that kind of thing. That was a really good day, and it was a beautiful day for that one as well. And that was outside, it was lovely. Right down to smaller nursery ones where there's only a few stalls, but still do quite well at those. So it's, yeah, real mix and match. And then my other update for the summer is that I'm now stocking my toys in a local craft shop, which I don't think I've told you about before. So it's a shop called Lulu's Crafts, and it's basically a shop where she rents out shelf space to crafters like me. So I pay her rent for a shelf in her shop, and then I get to display my toys. It's toys that she's interested in me selling. I get to display my toys on that shelf, and she takes a small commission. And that's how she makes her money, is by commission and the rent of the shelf space, and then anything else that's left over after the commission is mine to keep. So I've started selling on that. I've had 3 months now, haven't made any money, which is a bit concerning. The first 2 months I almost broke even, so that wasn't too bad. Last month did really badly, but I'm thinking I'm going to ride it out till Christmas and see if Christmas makes up for these months. And then if Christmas doesn't make up for these months, then I know it's not for me and I'll pull out. But I thought I'd got to give it till Christmas really, because that'll be the best time to sell most toys. And I do really need to test some more models. It's a thought of because testing them is it's hard in that you make the prototype and you can't sell it because by the time you finish with it, it's been pulled to pieces almost. So it's almost pointless making it, can't sell it. And you have to go through this horrible process of practically destroying it, which is heart-wrenching after you go through the whole love and care of making it. So testing's quite hard. So the thought of testing a whole bunch of new models is quite soul-destroying, actually. So that's why I haven't got any new models to sell as yet. So perhaps that'll happen though over the next few weeks, we'll see. In the meantime, here's what I made yesterday, this little turtle. So I'm still making turtles, they're really popular. So my current plan is to make one toy every day, at least, and then if I've done my one toy for the day, then I can do something else after that, and work on another project, but at least do one toy a day. And this is mainly for stock for the shop. So they've got some excess stock in case, so basically I can keep a box of excess stock under my shelf, so if I sell things they can top it up for me. And also for any markets that are coming up at Christmas time. Haven't penciled any in yet, which is mainly because all the markets obviously happen at the weekends, and we are spending every weekend from now until the end of time, it would appear, going to university open days for my daughter. So I haven't signed up for any markets at all in the next couple of months, but I might try and sign up for some Christmas ones because the open days seem to stop at the end of November, or is it end of October? I think there's one in November. So I might sign up for some Christmas ones, but that can wait. So I thought if I just do one animal a day, then that's a nice little stock built up for that. So that's my shop update. I've got a couple of finished objects to show you. First one is my niamh poncho. So this is the pattern. It is by Stylecraft. I think it's by a lady called Helen Benham or something, was it? Helen Benham? Helen Borum. And it's called the Niamh poncho, and it's just in Stylecraft Special DK, and it's in colours. So the joining colour is cream, then tomato, dandelion, mocha, lime, gingerbread, midnight, and denim. And this is the final object here. It weighs a ton actually. It's really, this is basically a blanket with a hole in it. Look at this. Look what you see. Isn't it amazing? I absolutely love it. I'm so chuffed with it. It has been a journey. I have made it over the last few months, and it was quite stiff, so I thought I'd wash it to soften it up a bit. So I washed it and tumble dried it, got out the dryer, and it was shredded. Is the only way to describe it. I'll put in a picture up here. So basically 50 odd of these central rounds had come undone. I could have cried. I just could have cried. I'm not a crier. If I was a crier, I would have cried, because it just looked awful. It was literally in shreds, and it's taken me months of work to get it finished. So I was devastated. So I came downstairs, I showed it to my husband, I showed it to the kids, and they were all like, oh no, what's happened? And I was like, oh, I don't believe it. I can't believe this has happened. What are we going to do? Anyway, calmed myself down, and I was able to salvage it. So each one that had unravelled, it was only the magic circle that had unravelled, so I was able to catch all the stitches in a new magic loop, essentially, and just tie in a knot, and then fasten in the ends, and it seems to have saved it. So it's actually, it's inside out, I'm just noticing. I'm turning it the right way around. I think I keep spotting tail ends that have popped out again. I think I've got all of them now. But yeah, I love it. I'm really pleased with it. Oops, there goes the crochet hook. Really pleased with it. Oh, for God's sake, getting all tangled up now. What's that got tangled in? Hang on, bear with. Oh my God. Oh, it's full of wool. Anyway, there it is in all its glory. All its beautiful glory. I love it, love it, love it. I'll put it on for you. One sec. It'll certainly keep me warm, that's for sure. It's lovely and cozy. There we go. Love it. Really happy with it. So that's my first finished object. I then finished this cross stitch that my son gave me for my birthday last year, which is my Highland cow cross stitch, and hasn't it come out beautifully? So the last time I showed you this, you would have seen a lot of yellow around here, which was the colour that, because the chart was printed on the fabric, so you would have seen a lot of yellow, which is the colour for white, if that makes sense. So what I had to do was finish it all and then soak it for a day or so to get rid of all the grid on the chart colours. The only downside is it's made it really stiff. As you can see, it's quite stiff. It's not floppy at all, so I need to give it a good iron. I think that'll soften it up. But I'm really pleased with it. I think it's lovely. So hoping to get that one framed at some point. And I said that was from a present from my son for my birthday last year. So that's that one. Then I finished this crochet shopping bag, which is quite sweet. I can't find the pattern for it. It was a little box of crochet, which is this subscription box here. I might just show you. Little box of crochet. So this was a little box of crochet project, and it's just a simple shopping bag with these lovely little spike stitches, like little star stitches. Can you see? See if I can show you there. Little star stitches. They're really sweet. Quite tricky to do, but different, and I really enjoyed doing it. And that was by Helen Smith of MCAT Crochet, I think was the designer. Can't find the pattern, I don't know what I've done with it. But yeah, I got that one done. Then I started my this little box crochet, and the first thing I did was this festival scrunchie, which is awesome. So it's a big scrunchie, and I love it. And it's really clever because it's double layered. So can you see there's like 2 layers to it? You can see there they pull out, and there's a secret little opening there, so you can hide money, or they say lip balm. Let's see what lip balm fits. Had a lip balm in it. Yes, a lip balm will fit, although it'll be a bit bit of a square scrunchie, but that's okay. Yeah, you can hide money in it, so it's obviously for taking to a festival. It's called Festival Scrunchie. So yeah, pleased with that. That's come out quite well. It's a loose end. Need to sort that out later. Yeah, that's sweet. And then they also, this is the pattern bit that you get. So it's got a pattern for this Festival Scrunchie, then these little denim patches for going your denim jacket, and then some hair accessories. So I've got enough wool to make them all, so I thought I'd just make them all really. So I've made the first little patch, which is really sweet, this little flower patch. So I might sew that on a handbag or something, which is just really cute. So that's that little box of crochet. And then I've been busy doing more cross stitches. So I subscribe to, what's it called? World of Cross Stitching magazine. And I have done for the last probably year and a half. Only needed it for a year because I was trying to get the issues that had a stitch along in it. And then of course, I forgot to cancel the subscription, emailed them and they wouldn't do it for various reasons. And I can't bother arguing it. So I'm still getting the subscription every month. Anyway, every month it comes with a kit and I've got mountains of the stuff now. So I decided to work through a few of the kits. So I've done 2 little cards. I've done this little anchor tattoo style anchor, which is really, really sweet. I really like that one. And these, but each one of these took about not quite a day to do, so about 6-7 hours. Then I made this little cat, which was cute as well. And he came in like a frame that was very fussy. It had lots of little leaves all around it and I was just too busy. So I decided just to do the cat and forget the frame and just put it on a piece of yellow card. I have to make that into a card. And then I made this one, which is this little kite flying scene, which is really sweet, isn't it? And I'll put a picture up here of what it looks like without the back stitching, and it's amazing how the back stitching brings it to life. I just love it. I just think it's just magical how that works. I don't enjoy doing back stitching, but I love the effect of it. So that's my little kite flying scene. So that's my 3 little cross stitches. And that's all my finished objects. Well, I say all my finished objects. I did have some more finished objects, but I can't find them. I don't know what I've done with them. There's various scarves and things that have been used around the house. So I have been doing other things, just haven't got them to hand at the minute. But anyway, that's that. Right, on to whips. So my first whip is this, it's called the South Bay Shawlette. Can't find the pattern, don't know who it's by. I will try and add it in the notes below. And it is working up really nicely. I'm very happy with it. There we go. It's quite big already and I've used about half the ball of yarn. So the yarn is a Shapeye's Whirl. That's how I pronounce it. Shapeye's Whirl. There we go. And this one is the colour Jade Jim Jam. Jade, yeah, can't read that. Jade Jim Jam. So it's this lovely jade green that goes right through to this pale. You can see there the pale sort of minty green. And I love the whirls. I love just how the gradient is so gradual. You barely notice it, and then you suddenly notice that actually that's a lot lighter than that. So it really has made a big difference. So yes, that's coming along nicely. It's a very easy pattern. It's a 2-row repeat, which is just so simple to do. And this is my ticket in the car or the airplane or to a cafe project because it's so easy to do. So let's pop it back in its bag. And that's, as I say, the South Bay Shawlette, which I think I got on Ravelry, I believe. I'll double check that though. And then my other whip is one I started yesterday in my, look at this, my emotional support project bag, which I bought from the Pigeon's Nest. Isn't it fabulous? So it's my Autumn Rhapsody blanket, which I will just show you the front page of the pattern if I can find it. I think it's there. So that's it there. It's very autumnal colours. It's by Nana's Crafty Home. Don't know what her name is in real life. And she uses Paintbox Cotton Aran yarn for it, and those are all the colours that she's used, which I think you can see there if you're interested. But I have done it from stash, so I'm doing my own colours. And and I'll just show you the colours that I'm using. So I'm using this one, which I think is apricot. So apricot, lime. She had pistachio in hers, but I'm putting lime in mine. Lime. I want to say claret, but there's no label, so it might be something else. Tomato was left over from my poncho. Gold, which I had just kicking around in the stash. Not quite sure why I had a ball of gold, but there you go. It's warm grey. And mocha. Gingerbread, I think. Gingerbread. Daffodil. And I think this one's called camel. So if I just try and show you them all together, I'll pop them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, you really wanted to watch me count 10, didn't you? 10, and there they are all together, which I think make a pretty good autumn palette. If you can see them just about. Pretty pleased with those. So that's my autumn Rhapsody blanket, and so far I have done this amount. Ta-da! Did this yesterday. So I've done my usual thing, which is I forgot to size up a hook for the initial row, so it's curling, but never mind. One of these days I'll learn and remember to do it on a bigger hook. But anyway, I'm really pleased with it so far. Pleased with my colour choices, pleased with the pattern. And yeah, it's the only downside is it's a 23-page pattern. It's huge. It's a sampler blanket, so every row's different. Well, not every row, but every few rows you change stitch. So there's a lot of stitch, a lot of instructions to follow. So yeah, 23 pages. So don't do this one if you're a bit stingy when it comes to your printer paper. So that's my other whip. Oh, another slight small finished object is I did a granny square for Granny Square Day, which is this one here, which I got out of the Granny Square book by Katie Mitchell, I think her name is. Yeah, Katie Mitchell, who is something like Katie Loves Crochet or something on Instagram. I'll have a look and put it below. Oh, Kate's Crochet Creations. She's on the back here. Kate's Crochet Creations. And as you can see, just by chance, I picked the one that's on the cover of the book. I did it in the same colours as well because I thought her colours were so lovely. But yeah, I thought this was a really nice one. It's just this kind of shell and spike stitch pattern. Not spike, but kind of sort of spiky. That was for Granny Square Day, so I did that. So that's all my whips, all my finished objects. And my next section I'm going to call Frog or Finish. So I've got so many whips, it's just ridiculous. So I thought each episode I'll dig something out of the whip pile. I did try doing a cracking the whip segment a while ago, and I might bring that back, but I thought before I do that I need to decide which whips I'm keeping and which ones I'm not keeping. So my first one that I'm going to frog or finish is this one here, and it's this pink yarn which I bought in Yarn Shop in Bath a few years ago. It's this lovely hot pink, but I can't remember what pattern it is. I could probably work it out by ripping back a few rows and working it out, but I don't actually like it. It's too narrow, so I'm going to frog it. I'm going to frog the whole thing. I've made quite a lot of it actually. It's probably long enough to wear. Maybe I shouldn't frog it, maybe I should keep it. And just finish it where it is. Maybe I should do that. Will I wear it though? Actually, I probably would wear that. I might just do that. I might just finish it where it is. I've tried it on. What do you think? Tell me what you think I should do. And I'll update you in the next one with what I did. But I think I might just finish it there, sew it up, and then I can wear it and just do something else with the rest of the wool. I think what I had thought was I printed out a pattern for fingerless gloves. Thought I could make those with the rest of the yarn because I've got plenty left. So yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that was my plan all along. So yeah, I'll do that, I think. So these are the fantail shell stitch fingerless gloves hooked by Robin. And I'll show you the picture of them there. so they're like a sort of shell stitch around the main body of the hand. So yeah, I think I'll do what I obviously had intended to do and create some fingerless gloves with the leftover yarn. So great, that's that decision made. Interested to know if you think it's the right decision or not. Would you have done the same thing? So yeah, so that's my Frogger finish, which I'm going to call finished and then do the gloves for. Perfect. Right, acquisitions. So lots of bags. I bought this Snoopy bag. Look at that. On the back it's got that, it's Snoopy. But yeah, it's got Snoopy giving Woodstock a hug. So cute. And I just thought that was lovely in the denim. So I bought that when we were in York. You've already seen my emotional support project bag. Then I also have this one, bear with, which is this lovely weekend bag that I found in a farm shop in Staffordshire, and it just has weekend embroidered on it in different, or not embroidered, but print on it in different colours, and I thought it was lovely. I thought that was really nice. So I bought that, and then I bought one on holidays in Seychelles, but it's upstairs and I can't be able to go get it, so I'll show you that another time. And then my other acquisition is some yarn, of course, which my lovely friend Julie gave me for my birthday. Sorry. And it is this yarn here, look at this. Isn't it beautiful? It's by James Makes Yarn. James Makes Yarn, James Makes Things, James Makes Yarn. And it's colourway, oh, I can't read that, Catch Me by the Pool. And it's 75% merino, 25% nylon. And it's just, look at the colours in it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So I can't wait to use this. If you've got any ideas for what to do with it, of 2 skeins of 4-ply, both 100 grams, 425, I can't read what that says, meters. So I've got 950 meters of 4-ply. What should I do with it? Answers on a postcard to the address, please. Yeah, let me know if you've got any ideas for what I can do with it. I could do another South Bay shawlette. I think that will work quite well with 2 skeins, because the 3-piece whirl is 200 grams, so it's the equivalent of 2 of these, and it's coming out to be quite a good size, so that's a possibility. But yeah, I need to do something with that, so I'm leaving it. I'm keeping it out. It's not going in my stash, it's staying out. So I do actually do something with it. Oh, you want to see the mess on my desk? It's just horrendous. A cup of tea is called for. There's just stuff everywhere on my desk. It's awful. Right, I think with that, that's the end of this episode. Been a bit of a whistle-stop tour of everything because I felt like I had a lot to catch up on. I didn't want it to go on for ages, so I probably burbled it away too quickly. But anyway, it's done now. I'm not re-recording it. Hope you all enjoyed watching it. Thank you very much if you stayed till the end. I do appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do consider subscribing. It helps me know that you're getting something out of this, and helps YouTube know who to present my videos to, if that makes sense. So yeah, so please consider subscribing. Give us a like or give us a comment. I love getting comments. And thank you very much for spending some time with me today. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Till then, happy crafting. Bye.